I recently saw an interesting feature on one of the chips, one of the decoders. I'm not sure which one. A friend had it on one of his locos, and by pressing the function button, he was able to slow the locomotive down to stop, and then pressing it again, it would speed back up to the original setting. I thought it'd be interesting to try and emulate that in Engine Driver. So it's currently in the code base. Not positive it'll stay there, but we'll see how we go. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like, it sits with the limit speed button in the preferences. So if I go into that and go down to it, limit speed and pause, it's called pause, and you can show a pause button. You can change the rate, and I'll have a look at that in a moment. But if I come back out again, we now have a pause button. So from any given speed, and this works only on the vertical and shunting switching throttles, but if you press the pause button, it will gradually slow down, and press it again, it will speed back up again. So that works in either direction. And if I go back then and change those rates, show you what they look like. So I'll just increase that to 300 milliseconds. It's 3/10 of a second, and I'll make the step 2 rather than 3. So that's each time, so essentially each 300 milliseconds it will step the speed down or up by 2. So if I have a look at that now, so if I come back up here, we'll see that when I press pause, what did I do wrong? Oh, try that again from a decent position. I wasn't where I thought it was. So if I look at it from here, it slowed down that rate of change. Jumps back up again. So we can have a look at that from the vertical throttles. It works exactly the same way. And back up again. So the thought of, well, how it was being used at the time when I saw it on the decoder was that he was running a passenger train, and he could just press the button as it was coming into the station. It would gradually slow down and stop, and then when ready, he was able to just press the button again, and it would come back up at the same speed. And that's probably how I'll use it on the exhibition layouts. Thank you.